Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply, and this video is to bring you a closer look at the National Guard products number 5100S well, this happens to be a 96. It's available in 86 or 96 inch lengths. And this is a roll of silicone seal that is used in a mullion application to seal off between the face of the mullion and the face of the door. You have a pair of doors, you have a removable mullion. You have a need to weather seal that, and you generally don't see perimeter gasketing attached to mullions for weather stripping, and this material might solve that problem for you. This is silicone and it's gray. The 5100S stands for silicone, and that means it's gray. If you would like black, you would order the 5100N for neoprene, and that would give you black, about 1 1/8 wide. The thickness of the material, we're going to get the caliper here and measure that. Looks like it's about 80 thousandths, I suppose. Let's take a look. Nope, totally off. Way off. Way off. About 0.105. 0.105. Has a self-adhesive backing here, a peel-away paper tape that will reveal the adhesive on the back that you can see. Okay. There is a link below this video to a document called Product Brochure that we can take a look at and review this item in its perspective as you would see from the product catalog. We'll show another common item under the corner pad as well. That's an unrelated, it's a related product unrelated to this video. Always a good idea to have those on all doors, especially front doors of homes. That corner pad would work well. Closed cell silicone sponge strip. Adhesive strip for mounting directly to the face of the mullion that the doors close against. Very appropriate item to have. The exterior of schools commonly have pairs of doors with removable mullions, exit devices. Putting weather stripping there would be the proper sort of option for doing that. There is also a link below this video to a document called Installation Instructions, and they are included with your packaging. There is an alcohol wipe that's included as well, and that is because the alcohol wipe is crucial to get the surface of the item clean that you're installing down onto. A proper installation of any material that is self-adhesive is a successful installation of any material that is self-adhesive in nature, whether it be typical, perimeter gasketing for smoke seals, material like this for going onto a mullion. If you're trying to weather seal the door around your car, that kind of thing, having a clean surface that is thoroughly free of dust and debris is crucial for the adhesive to be able to do its job properly. So much so that that an alcohol wipe is included. So if you're putting this down onto a steel mullion, you're going to want to be sure that if it's been painted, the paint is thoroughly cured, at least a week, that the material is free of all dust and debris. You might brush the surface of it up with a Scotch-Brite type pad to give it some additional surface area, but again has to be completely free of dust and debris, and only once you're convinced of that, proceed with the installation. A marginal job when it comes to making sure the surface of the material is clean will result in a failed installation, in the sense that part of it will become detached, is the bottom line. Now, a tip to you when you're installing this: it's silicone, so it's flexible. That's evidenced by the fact that I can kind of pull on that. When you're applying this, do not stretch it at all, because its natural elasticity will bring it back to its natural state. So don't pull on it when you're putting it on. Just pressure, lots of pressure. Don't roll it down. When you are peeling that paper away, I like to only leave, maybe 12 inches of it exposed. If you try to leave more of it exposed, what you end up doing is pulling on it to make it taut, and that will work against you when it comes to getting it to not shift after it's been put down. So the installation instruction summary basically states, clean the mullion surface of all dust, dirt, oil, grease, etc. Surface temperature must be at least 50 degrees. So if it's winter outside, you're going to need to wait to get that installed. Or remove the mullion and bring it into the space and let it warm up, and then proceed with your installation that way. Cut the seal to the proper length. You're going to want to measure and then trim. And you'll know if you are too long at the end that you've stretched it a little bit. Firmly press along down the entire length. Do not remove and relocate, and do not stretch the material. So this adhesive does not permit pulling it off and putting it back down. Okay, you might need to make an adjustment when it comes to the spacing of your exit device on the door, where the latch communicates to the strike. Now that you're adding a little bit of thickness to the material, that exit device may not completely come in and latch, so you might have to shift that strike out a little bit. But most strikes give you a little bit of lateral adjustment when it comes to that. The ability to adjust. The point of the statement there is to test your installation to make sure, because you're adding this thickness between the face of the door and where it was stopping, you want to make sure that it still works correctly, that you still latch correctly. There is a document below this called Tech Sheet as well. It's a technical drawing from the factory on what this is, what it looks like, where it goes. Gives you the two sizes and the two different part numbers, and is a crucial piece of weather stripping, especially in a northern climate, or in a southern climate for that matter. Whether you're expending unnecessary heat or unnecessary expenditure of air conditioning, you need to be able to properly seal an opening, because a very small amount of square footage space that's not protected against the elements will result in a lack of efficiency on the opening. Finally, there's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up not only all of the National Guard products that we sell, but also a link to the manufacturer's website, as well as a link to the full product catalog. If you have any questions on the National Guard 5100S mullion weather strip or any other National Guard product, please feel free to reach out to us. Thank you.